Hello everybody, welcome to the reminder of the Fire Metaverse, and we are live once again with Potionomics, and this is probably going to be one of the last times. We either got tonight is the last time, or today is the last time, or the next time is the last time, depending on if they throw another one at us, or if this goes well. So, yeah, last time we beat Anubia at the beginning of the stream, and we moved on to day 46, which means we got 4 days left before competition day, and we are struggling. So struggling because our potion pots can't handle the Magimans, and also I can't craft this crap fast enough, so we are gonna be in so much trouble. That's gonna be bad. Actually, no, it's gonna be, it might be 1 star. We're just in trouble. So we're probably gonna fail this competition this time. But you know what? It'll be a learning experience. No, it won't. And we're just gonna hope, yeah, we need to relieve some stress, which means I don't want to sell stuff. What do my potions look like? Red, thunder. Okay. Oh, that was not a health potion. Yike. Okay. I need to make money. I need to get ingredients. I need to get the quartz thing. The quest was a success. Please give me the arcane thing. Nope, it's not there. Okay, this is a lot of cool stuff, but none of it's actually what I need. Yeah, about that. And that's kind of neat, but it's also like a ton of nothing. I like need to reduce the amount of stress Sylvia is feeling, as well as make a ton of money, and it's just not working for me, man. I need fuel. I do need fuel. It's not looking good, you know what I mean? There's a lot of ice stuff, but I don't actually have. Okay, wait. What if I went back to see Baptiste and just hoped that he got the right thing? The only other option I can think of is if we bought from Salt and Pepper the biggest chest, maybe they'll give us the thing I need. Huh! There it is. How much time is that gonna take? No clue. Doesn't matter. We got what we needed. Okay. No, I can't do that for Quinn yet. Quinn. Expand? Yeah, I got stuff for you. Let's go. Okay. We should be able to purchase the arcane quartz in a day. Open. And then to get that, that's what allows us to do that. So yeah. And it increases it just enough so that we can boost it up to exactly what we need. I think. Hopefully. Would you like a river calamari? You really like the river calamari. Noted. Ooh. That is the best. I can't buy a better cauldron, and that's the sneaky part. Hey, darling. Okay, I need some of this stuff, so I'll buy some of this too. Okay, let's go spend some time with Roxanne, because we do need to like work off some stress. Not just Sylvia. I think I need some too. Show me what the fuss is about. Potion lesson. Okay. Roxanne has expressed an interest in learning more about Sylvia's craft. As she joins Sylvia at the lip of her cauldron, she makes a glib comment about enjoying the heat. But she recoils from the gruesome material Sylvia pulls from her inventory. Although she declines to touch anything, Roxanne watches the entire process with rapt attention. I'll admit I've got a new appreciation for what you do. But are you sure I can't teach you how to make fake ones? It's altogether less slimy. So that should allow us. But what I'm going to do before using more time, I'm going to go back to Baptiste, hope that he's gotten stuff already. I don't know how long the expedition is going to last. Not long enough. Okay, cool. tired of work if you want to loiter. I don't know what this is. I've started doing this and I have no idea what it means. It's like clapping with my knuckles. Have earned a treat. I think you've earned one too. I do like ice cream. And then you shall have it, my darling. Just let me do the talking. Roxanne slinks up to the counter and orders a pair of spicy cinnamon ice creams. She goes for her wallet, but it isn't there. She mutters apologies, pats herself down, searching, coming up empty. And then she bursts into tears. The hapless ice cream merchant, desperate to stem the weeping, offers the treats free of charge. So I'm gonna have another card. Roxanne quickly brightens up, a little too quickly. What was that? That was the performance of a lifetime. And if you haven't yet tried the emotional minefield technique, you very much should. Emotional minefield. Apply emotional minefield. The customer complains, raises interest by 10, and then applies sympathy. Wow! I'll practice it, but first ice cream. Sylvia tucks into her ice cream immediately. It's tasty. She devours half of it, and Roxanne still hasn't touched hers. What's on your mind? Oh, just mulling over some of my recent accomplishments. As of this morning, I've submitted all the paperwork and fees required for my business license. Now that all that remains is to schedule my exam. I've heard the test is pretty tough. To which I say, bring it on. If I feared a challenge, I never would have ended up here. Tell me more. How did you end up here? I don't think you've ever said. It wasn't because of my inheritance, I can tell you that much. As a girl, I had an insatiable interest in the surface world. As a girl, as in young girl. I was like, is it a gender thing? No. Inspired by the bits of debris that made its way down from the human cities above. Empty flasks and loose change, bootlaces and hair ribbons, I'd pour all over all of it. But my favorites were the magazines. They were full of images of beautiful women living lives of glamour and luxury. They made it all seem so very attainable, and though there were no demons pictured in these perfume pages, representation is important. Well, my powers of illusion were second to none, so I decided to ascend. I left a note for my parents and took off into the night. Alexa, on living room, please. Yeah, she doesn't like it when I'm polite. Alexa, on living room. Somewhat better. Surface world was not what I expected, whereby those with more money than they could ever need can use their money as a sort of lure, trapping others in an endless cycle of toil, hope, and obligation. Capitalism, all while increasing their own wealth, naturally. Faster than I would have thought possible, I went from having nothing to having less than nothing. I was in debt, deep, dangerous, demoralizing debt, and I realized I always would be, so long as I continued to play by the rules of rich men. I love this game. Wow, Roxanne, I had no idea. It's great, because every character not only represents, like, a person who has, like, a strange past, like an interesting past, a different species or race or whatever you want to call it, but they also follow it up with, like, each character pertaining to one social issue, kind of, I guess, sort of. Yes, I generally prefer it that way, but something about you makes me want to come clean. It's probably your big bovine eyes. Anyway, now you know how I ended up running cons on the streets of Rafta. I've had it easy by comparison. It's easy to forget that, I think, particularly when my inheritance has been both a windfall and an albatross. I suppose we both had to learn if that something seems too good to be true, it probably is. You're every bit as good as advertised, I bet. Well, I certainly haven't received any complaints yet. I have a minor complaint, actually. You haven't touched your ice cream, and now it's all melted. Oh, good. This is how I prefer it, you see. You can't get ice cream where it's warm, I guess. Ice cream headaches are by far my greatest vulnerability. Wow, we must really be friends if you're telling me your weaknesses. Weakness, singular. You're welcome to look for more than one, but I don't like your odds, dear. Still has her guard up, I see. I heard you coming down the ladder. Yeah, that's a sentence. Ta. So this is where the magic happens. Alright, so we're not going to give you a bug this time. A flower. I bet. Still not done, Batiste? Jeez, man. Twas a pleasure. Here to buy, we just dug up some goodies. Would you like some? Boom. Oh, you really like that. You got hidden talents, I see. Unfortunately, I'm too broke to, you know, fulfill anything else in that talent list. We got 3 days to craft all. Well, okay. We managed that before with a lot of fuel to craft the 3 potions within 3 days. That's not bad. Okay, you like the slime. Gotcha. Feels good to get out of that rowdy guild hall. Since we're in the neighborhood, there's an exhibit on local history that I'm dying to see. How do you feel about a quick museum visit? Jeez Louise. I might just be distracted by your loveliness, but I'll try to focus on the exhibit. Gosh, it's nice to get a compliment. Most days the closest I get is when a monster shows an especially keen interest in devouring me. The museum is sparsely attended, which gives Sylvia a clear view of the displays. There are old maps, outdated brooms, and a small battered helm once worn by Robin himself. While Sylvia examines antique potion-making equipment, Mint ponders a pile of dust and metal shards. No legendary weapons here. Everything that the heroes took into battle with Maven was destroyed. But there's one artifact from the battle I never got tired of looking at. It's not far from here. Out from the museum, I assume she meant. This is more like it. The great outdoors and a big monster corpse. What could be better? That Kraken skull is a cornerstone of the island's history. Oh, yeah, the Kraken skull. I assume you know the story. Yeah. What's a Kraken? I'd love to hear your version. After all, you're the hero history buff. You don't have to ask me twice. It all started with Maven, the so-called Witch Queen. You know what? Why don't I know you're not supposed to know without doing the saffron stuff, but, like, at some point, Sylvia should probably introduce the two. Because, imagine. Just like how buck wild Mint would go over meeting a person that was actually there. Claim the island as her own. Use it as a sort of free-range laboratory for all sorts of wicked experiments. I think that's BS, but hey. First settlers of this very town were her unwilling accomplices. She used her mind control powers to prevent them from leaving. Under her sway, they did all sorts of labor for her. They even constructed that big monument to Maven in the bay. Her reign of terror went on for years before a brave band of heroes decided that enough was enough. They sailed here to liberate the island. Maven summoned a Kraken from the depths, intending to stop them from ever setting foot here. She didn't care who got flattened in the process. The heroes eventually got the best of the monster, but not before it had knocked their ship right out of the water. And to think, I'm now living inside that very ship. I'm pretty sure my cot is set up right where Lore Master Loran used to store his books. I feel so honored by that. Oh, they made the ship the Gilhal. Nice. And it's so inspired, and well, sometimes I feel like an imposter, like a kid who's playing dress up. You should be kind to yourself. I know I should. That's why we're here. I just need to connect to this place. I feel the need to history. I need to feel the history and my place in it. Mint closes her eye and breathes in the salty air. Sylvia follows her example. A minute passes in comfortable silence. Finally, Sylvia feels Mint poke her in the ribs. Sylvia opened her eyes and glares, but she can't keep the smile from her face. Feeling better already? I'm feeling inspired. Inspired. I'm glad we came here, and I'm glad they left that skull right where it fell. It's a tangible piece of our history, and a reminder of why we need heroes. Heroes like you. I'm not there yet, but I won't give up on my goals. I'm keeping my eye on the prize. Apply Stalwarts, which prevents the next debuff. Nice. Can only be played if you have 3 or fewer cards in your hands. I'm feeling inspired to do the same. Then we better get back to our respective quests after all. You and I both have great feats to accomplish. Bup, bup, bup. Bup, 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 bup. Let's go see Baptiste. Last chance, Baptiste. Ah, he's not done yet. Okay, we'll come see him first thing in the morning. Or we'll send potions. I don't know. I'm running out of time. Radiation tonic, okay, and a curse cure, sure. Oswald? Masterworks too, they're not fooling around, not a bit. Oswald, hello? What else? Need to be ready, what am I missing? Think. Oswald! What in the world are you doing? Ah, Sylvia, I thought you were still asleep. Yeah, I totally was. I was having a real nice dream too, you were in it. Only you'd been tracked monstrified into a big bowl of ramen. Subconscious isn't exactly subtle, is it? Neither are you. It was the sound of your talents pacing up and down the counter that woke me up. You want to talk about whatever's bothering you? It's nothing, it's... Well, I suppose I'm anxious. We're so close, Sylvia. So close to winning. So close to restoring my proper form. If you win that grand prize, I'll have arms again. Fingers! I scarcely know what I'll do first. How about mopping? Could the answer be mopping? You act as if I'm some freeloader. It's not my fault these wings aren't made for manual labor. But so you know, it's been an honor, Sylvia. The sheer existential horror of being forced to live as a bird notwithstanding, happy to have had this chance to get to know you, to work alongside you. I know I've no right to say it, but I'm so very proud. Wow, it's actually really nice to hear. And to be honest, I feel the same. I mean, they told me you were dead. I thought I lost you before I even got to know you. Her idol back when she was a child, eh? I did, Nace. It warms my heart to hear it. Just to be clear, though. None of this is getting you out of mopping. Day one, I told myself I wasn't going to cry. I've taught her everything I can. It's up to her now. Three days. We're getting freaking scarily close, to be honest. Hazard pay. That tells me that I can probably check my boosters. No, I want to see this one. 7K. That's like all day. Jeez. I won't be able to pay for... Okay, I gotta sell stuff. I won't be able to pay for the upgrade if I don't actually start selling stuff anyway, so we'll do that. Put one of these bad boys up front. $2,000, eh? So even if I go bug Jean Baptiste, I won't be able to get my stuff used. Notice some dust bunnies? Yeah, your mom's a dust bunny. Wait, no, I didn't say that. Have some patience. Okay, complaint is the stress increase, so that's good. You're gonna reduce it by 2? I got other closes in my deck, I think. I don't think I can handle more side effects. I don't think I can handle your attitude. Yeah, no, it has to be the last card I'm playing. I gotta close the deal. Otherwise, they're just gonna run. Oh, I kinda like his armor. Yuck. Yeah, okay. Wouldn't I just be better off packing another weapon? Weapon can't stop you from fire, my guy. Just gonna throw that out there. Real quick. Ew, okay. Not a great hand. We've been through this. Come on. Pander? Yikes. Okay, no, we'll max it out. That's fine. Pander good. Oh, we haven't seen any actual... Okay, pump up. Enthusiasm. Nah, we're gonna save that. I think I only do have the one closer. Masterwork Tonic, 1 star. Real nice. Excellent hand. Yikes, dude. Naughty, that's not right. That's creepy. Why would you use those words? Okay. Yeah, that wasn't gonna be a good... Wow. That was an awful hand. If I had not had that stress... There's no... Okay, cool. If I hadn't had the stress, I'd have been fine. I would have lived through that. Alright. Seeking an answer. Should be a 3-star, shouldn't it? Wow, this hand sucks. What the hell? Sure hope that doesn't happen often during the next competition. Because that's gonna be bad. 5. Duck. I'll take 3K. There we go. Okay. Blitz. Followed by good cop, bad cop. 3. I can maybe draw a closer next turn and then end it. Because I don't think I'll be getting to the maximum. Close enough, but not the maximum. No closer. I do have adapt. Boost it up by the 1 and then we'll just close the deal. Oh, that's a new outfit. I haven't seen that yet. enough. Gross. Okay. Kinda interested. Ferocity of the squirrel first. Next, pander. Followed by enthusiasm. And why not hit him with a sleight of hand? Let's go. Not the best, but not the worst. Okay, so we got all that cash money. We'll probably be okay. Days until competition. Okay, now we can go. We'll get that crystal. I should have it 100%, right? So 3, 5. Oof. I need 2 crystals to upgrade it. So we're gonna have to. That's not where I meant to go. Sorry, Muktuk, I'm in the wrong spot. I will see you in like 5 seconds, because I do need you to upgrade that cauldron. Thank you, Batiste. 4 of them. Very good. Okay. I'm gonna feed one of them to Quinn right away. Because I need you to be able to generate these. Even though they're hella expensive. Holy cow. Next. Oh, let's skip that before we leave. Actually, there was no point in that because I'm almost at level 10 with you anyway. Now we go see Muktuk. We make him a little happier, give him some work. Give him some work. Okay, higher Magiman yield equals molta bene. Oh man, let's go. Okay, that one's double like, yes, very good. Really good. Okay, I'm just buy another one. Like, I could use 3, right? That'd be silly. I'm not doing it. We will consider doing so next time we do something silly. Here, have a square. Okay, now we need to buy all the stuff from Quinn. I'm not gonna like waste time going back and forth. We need to purchase stuff. So the first thing we have a radiation cure at 3, I think. That should be a 3-star. No, we have 0 3-star. I forgot. Okay. Blue, yellow, green. This stuff is so expensive, my dude. That's actual trash, though. We got red. I don't need any red. That's a lot of... That's good. That's also probably very good, given... Oh yes, definitely want the dragon pheromones. Also very nice. That could be nice. I think I like this too. It was useful that one time. Too much red. I bought that last time and it didn't do so great. But now we have more Magiman yield, so like more Magiman capacity, I should say. As long as we actually remember to, as long as we remember to upgrade them, just switch out the cauldrons. Which is why I wasn't crafting. Okay, we go back, we start crafting. Let's go. We be brewing. Very nice. We need a guaranteed 3-star. I don't have to worry about like quality as much anymore, which I still want. Like, so better quality is just better anyway. But does that say max Magamin 2000? Wow, he outdid himself. Okay, Muktuk, my guy. So, what are we making in the other one? We are currently making a superior curse cure that will automatically go up to 0-star. So let's ignore the curse cure. Oh, we do have the secret. Okay. So radiation it is. Lights. The balance is kind of iffy. Alright, that's easy enough to deal with. We need more of just yellow and purple. Cyclops skull was good. That's not what I want. Oh, that's actually really cool too. There we go. I'm getting stuck in that little loop again where I don't have anything that's just yellow. It's just yellow. Is that my only one? Dang. It has a chance of going to 3 stars. It's not quite what I need. That's an automatic 3-star. Like, why not, you know? This is a guaranteed winning thing, right? So... there's a chance of losing a star, however, it's an automatic 4-star in that case. I don't consider that much of a bad trade-off. I'm gonna do it. 19 equals, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 19 is a little too much, so we are gonna reduce it by somewhat. Yeah, we can't reduce it by a ton, but 6. 6 is already way more reasonable. Yeah. 6, 4. Okay. We'll let that do. I'm confident in our negotiation skills. That's my 3-star guy. 2-star master. We are gonna want to sell some of this, some of that, some of this, some of that. Actually, don't need you. Yeah, I need money before I do anything else. So yeah, we're gonna want to go buy fuel at Saffron's. Actually, sympathy first. Well, this will be the talk of the water cooler tomorrow. I'm still very stressed. It's no bueno. Case in point. Next. Hey, Corsac. It's good, but you're not gonna like it because I'm stressed as hell. Not so sure about this. Right, so that's the reluctance. Of course. Can I afford to do another turn? Yeah. Still 3,000, so I thought tracking took patience, yikes. Ooh, that's not gonna be great. Yeah, we gotta end it here. I could have done sympathy, I don't think it would have done much. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it, for sure. That's gonna be 10 stress. Oof! You're probably raking it in while real artisans. What does that mean? You calling me not a real artisan? If I can do this by myself, that's all I'm saying. You rude boy. You rude boy? Rude person? I'm aware that I believe... I'm sorry. Okay, 7K. 7K is really good. longest time, I'd always get Ferocity the Squirrel first, and now I'm getting Adapt by itself all the time. And I don't know, like, if this gets reshoveled into my deck once we're done. Yes. Okay, so if I run out of cards, we're fine. There it is. 2. That's both my closers, though. No. Not we're gonna call it. Who's next? Muktuk. Hello, Muktuk. Adapt. I don't want to get more. So no, we're gonna be done here. Thanks, Muktuk. I don't want to fleece him too much. I also don't need the cash all that much, and I definitely don't want to just waste my time standing here doing nothing. That should have been another 2, right? So it shouldn't be that great. Nothing should be ready. I'm correct. Yeah, it's gonna be the end of the day. Robin's playing for keeps, but so are we. Yeah, I bet we are. 2 more days. Whew, here we go. And is nigh. Will you be ready for your showdown? Tell me you will be. So I'm not getting like the narrative build-up that it feels like a final thing, so I don't know. One of my brews should be ready, which means I can remove the cauldron and get it upgraded by Muktuk. Good. Didn't get the extra. Cool. That one's coming out then. I also didn't go shopping for... Oh, well, I don't want to do that until I actually... Yeah, okay. Start by removing. So you can see when it's upgraded, that's kind of neat. Put this one back there. I don't know if I still have any arcane crystals, arcane quartz. I think I might have used it in the last crafting. Yeah. Oh, actually, hold up. We have 2 of them, so that's good. Do we have that weird tentacle thing? No. We should go buy one from Quinn before we go. That's why I got the cash. The build-up was good. We did well, I think. Looks like this. Sword rights. Okay. Not that I don't like you, Quinn, but I do have like urgent business. So pieces. I'm gonna have to buy yellow stuff, I think. About 3K there. Good. And I need fuel. Okay, we were gonna brew at least twice, so that implies that I need a maximum of 6 things. Saffron. Thank you, Saffron. Okay, now we gotta buy the ingredients. Let's go. Ah, this game is chill, but I feel like a little stressed. I'm not, like, convinced. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so. The curse didn't come out as well. And that's the only one we haven't completely crafted yet. So we need yellow, purple, and green. Let's start with... I need singular yellow stuff. I can't freaking... Definitely gonna get the pheromones. Oh, blue and green and purple. Not what I need. mean, it'll do it. I need singular purple. Yellow, I mean. That's not good. It's a lower price, but... That'll already do better, just because there's more yellow than anything else there, but... I'm going back far. I don't like it. I know purple's, like, necessary in everything, so... Yeah, I got 2 of those. Great. Forgive the sarcasm. That's blue now. That's what I want. Okay, 48 is a good amount. It's not the best amount, but I've got so much space in the cauldron, we might as well. Okay, I'm gonna call that it. Let's go. Let's go give Mugtuck a gift. Because... Hey, Mugtuck, you want one of those arcane things I kept using for crafting? Because I can give you one. You didn't like it as much as I thought it would. Oh well. Okay. I know you don't like goodbyes, but I literally just came to give you a gift. So, let's go. Nice. It's just the amount of time I needed. Good brew. It's a 5-star. Is that a 5-star? I think they came out as a 5-star, yeah. It's more than a good brew, it's the best brew. It doesn't get any better than that brew. Okay. That's the last one I need. So... let's see. This, and that. Nothing fits the bill that I have in my inventory. Alright, so if I do... I just need some green, right? So... a little too much red in that one for my tastes. Yeah, the red's everywhere again. Not a fan. Love that the music just randomly stops. Okay. I get something. That's good. We got a bit too much. Okay. It's fine. I got some stuff to balance that out. What are we up to? 8? What's this? Stable-ish. Where are my hallucinatory mushrooms? In the wrong category. There we go. We're up to masterwork. We have 3 spots left. We want some of this. I think if I think I'm overcomplicating this for myself, honestly, but that's an automatic 1-star extra. What are we missing? I've got... Oh, we're full, so it doesn't matter. So we're getting the 3-star we need. That's good. Good, I can go while away my hours now. Nice. Good. Very good. We're gonna do exactly that. Let's go while away the hours. I got time to kill. Actually, hold up, before I do that. What if we did the custom thing for... mana potion and sight enhancer of superior? Yeah. Do that. Easily peasily. I played myself a little bit there. Hold up. Let's Let's move the cauldrons. Max 10, max magic 675, max 11, max 640. Okay. Should be okay. We just gotta set up the brew. I'd like to go to this one, thank you. Now what we're trying to make is a mana potion of superior at least. So we want blue, and no, we want green and yellow. It's automatically greater. Get a bit more yellow. No, I didn't purchase anything that gave me just green, huh? That's as much as I need to make. That's all we got. Okay. Do that, and then we need to make a sight enhancer potion, correct? Yeah, that looks about right. Alright. Yep. Superior quality. So we need green, yellow, and red. Okay. So that's easy-ish. What have we got? We got this bad boy. That's pretty good. This? It's a lot of yellow. I got so much stuff that gives me yellow, like red, that I don't think I'm worried about it. Got anything in here that gives me more red, more green? That gives me kind of what I need. Cool. I just need it to be superior, so a little more green. right. That's the thing. We're set. Oh, I wish I had more fuel already. Wow. Oh, I do have one chunk of fuel. Okay. That's fine. 6 is not as bad as, like, 18. Now we go while away the hours. Funny that double loaded. I didn't like that. Let's go see it. Just let me grab my gear. We're going. Inventory management. Promise to go easy on you, but maybe bring a healing potion just in case. Sylvia joins Mint in the Guild Hall's training yard, where they each take up a wooden shield and weapon. They trade blows for a few minutes. Sylvia would be proud to be holding her own, but it's clear Mint is going easy on her. Even so, her arms ache with exertion before Mint was even broken in sweat. You're gonna feel this in the morning, I think, for several consecutive mornings. Good stuff. Oh, that wasn't enough. Wow. Alright. Let's go automatic 3-star. It's gonna get a price drop because it's smelly or whatever. That's it. That's all I needed. And the last one will be done crafting by the start of the morning, so that's good. I'm as excited as a kitten on Potionomics Eve. Okay. Potionomics. Wait, no, what am I thinking here? Get the brew out. It's in the downstairs brew, if I recall, right? I put it in the last one's in the dragon cauldron. Yep. Oh, it's crater cauldron. My bad. Flawed brew. It's still a superior sight enhancer, so that makes it super good. Okay. It wasn't the best crafting potion we had at the time, but I don't think Quinn's gonna mind that much, since the point is for it to work, not for it to look nice and sell well. What I do want to do before I start doing this is grab all those potions that I need. So that's my 3-star Master Seeking Enhancer. Good, good, good. That's our crafter. Okay. Put those out here. I need one of those, but I don't need all of them. That's a really good brew. Where's my 5-star thing I had earlier? There's a 5-star. I want to sell that for sure. Got plenty of those. Okay, so we got a we have a 3-star in here, right? Yeah. Yeah, good. I'm not selling this, so I should probably swap it out. Put this up here. Just to make sure I have it in my my inventory. Custom orders. Turn in. I didn't even have to craft that. I could have just. Okay, that's fine. Yay! Guess where I'm going, game? I'm gonna go to Quinn. Get level 10. I don't know what your big boy move is gonna be. Oh wow, we haven't even unlocked that. Okay, here's the critter. I have been paying attention. Yay, free. Yeah, she stick around. All right, Quinn, Quinny, Quino, Quinay. So, did you get the potions? Yeah, I don't know if giving stuff away for free is a great business model, Sylvia. I don't mind reaping the benefits. And this combo you came up with could be just the thing to give my powers a boost. That's the idea, but range is just half the problem. The other is precision. And I think I figured something out that can help me with that. Here's the thing. Clairvoyance is sort of a catch-all term. It covers a range of abilities. I'm thinking my deal is more accurately telemetry. It relies on associations between an item and a place, or person. So it's not entirely random then. Right, I eat squid vine, I see the mer person who harvested. I start washing stuff down with her potions, I see you. Oh. And now I've just gotten my hands on some grapes, the same variety my parents grow. So if you eat them, maybe you'll get a glimpse of your parents? It's a theory anyway, and there's only one way to test it. So you're gonna do it, right now? I mean, may as well. You wanna stick around? Sure, of course. Cool, here goes. Just, cool! I see them. It's working. Wow. What do you see? I see my mother. Her hair's shorter, but it's definitely her. She's having a cocktail. My father's grooming the ferret. The ferret. They're just living their lives. As if nothing were wrong. As if their only child hadn't run the heck away from them. Oh, Quinn, I'm sorry. It really stinks. I know you must have hoped. What can I do? Are you okay? Say something. Meh. To be honest, I expected this. You must be disappointed, though. Yeah, of course I am. But this is who they are, Sylvia. Who they've always been. And it's not me who needs to change. Yeah, I have days where I forget that. Bad days where I get caught up in wishful thinking. But the bad days aren't so bad lately. Because I got you now. And you're plenty. Too much sometimes. Don't ever change, Quinn. I mean it. Don't plan on it. But it's kind of alright being out of my comfort zone sometimes. I'm glad I didn't push you away. Okay, so Quinn doesn't deal with, like, societal... I get societal... I suppose parental abuse would be a societal problem. Though it's not, like, a full society problem. It's just... It's that part of... Or the way we deal with it. I like that, like... I was scratching my brain earlier to try to figure out, like, what societal issue is Saffron dealing with? And it's healthy coping with grief. So it's more like emotional issues than societal issues. But, like... So Saffron teaches... Is all about, like Saffron's story is all about coping in healthy ways with your grief, which she does very well before you arrive, but then it's all about, like, how the side effects of coping with your grief and learning to learn your own limits might affect other people around you, and never is it taken about, like, in a negative way. It's not like, hey, me taking my distance from you might hurt you, and that's a problem. No, it was shown as me taking my distance away from you might hurt me in the long run, and that's the problem. It's more about personal things. I like the way that they dealt with that. And with Quinn, it's parental abuse, which is an awful and sticky situation, and they dealt with it fantastically in such a, like, it's non-specific ways, I suppose. Quinn got out, is the first thing. Quinn got out instead of continuing the cycle. So if Quinn had been part of the cycle, this would have been a very different storyline. but it's still like that's the healthy way. So it's kind of like these characters have already found a way to cope, and now they need to, or they have decided, I should say, to reintegrate with other people, like to let themselves open up a little bit. In the case of those two characters, in other characters' cases, it's a little different. But yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. But you're stupid stubborn, Sylvia. I just had a feeling we'd make a good team. I also have a feeling that we would be really, truly excellent at hooking. You've gone too far, Sylvia. I'm quickly rethinking my don't push her away stance. Sorry, Quinn. This is happening. Oh, what the hell. I do like that we still get a level 10 animation, special animation. So if it's not kissing, it's a hug. I like that a lot. Take it or leave it. Raise interest to the next level. Effect ignores customer shield. Oh! Just raise it to the next level? Banging. Sorry, one hug per customer. Fair enough, Quinn. I shan't push. Banging. I'm not going to waste time by going back. We are going to go see another character, see if we can level up our relationship with them. Roxanne, maybe? Roxanne was the next on the list, I believe. So. Hey, Mugtuck. He's not ready, but let's go see Roxanne. Step into my parlor. I got something shiny for you, probably. She likes them shinier than that. Not the shiniest I had, probably. Fair enough. One rank up is one time. If I spend more time, I hope the game doesn't just end after round 5. It'd be nice to keep working on these things. Do you want some manga skills? Yeah? Okay. No? Nice. Lovely. Okay, yeah, you like slimes. No, I thought one of the characters might have had that already. I could hang. Say, Sylvia, how's your pitch? Before you ask, I don't mean how far you can throw a slime ball. I mean musically. Do you have a good ear? I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me that before. Well, let's try it out. Twinkle, twinkle, little potion. Your maker makes me feel emotion. So, what key was that in? The right key. The key to my heart. Seriously charmed right now. You cheesy. That's what you are. It's alright. I like cheesy. But I'm guessing you don't have much of a musical background. And not only that, but I've had a lot of potions explode in my face. My ears were ringing most of the way through college. College? You know, I missed out on that whole thing. I forget it sometimes. You want to talk about it? Career keep you from going to college? You guessed it. I got discovered young when some covers I put online caught a record XX attention, which was obviously a dream come true. It also means as far back as I can remember, I've never had a normal life. Whatever normal life means. Good point. Guess there are as many different ways to live as there are people. Still, sometimes I feel a little bit like an alien. Like I'm the only one who doesn't know the secret handshake. And money and fame open a lot of doors. When it happens young, you don't always know the doors that are closing. But enough of all that. My only real worry at the moment is simple. The acoustics in this place are driving me up the wall. I was hoping you could help me with a sound check. It'll help me figure out if I need to compensate. Sounds easy enough. Alright, Sylvia, I knew you could count on you. Whenever you're ready. Whenever I'm ready for what? Well, to sing, of course. You want me to sing in front of you, the professional singer. Most people don't sing on demand. Imagine being told to sing on demand in front of an idol of yours. It's the only way this will work. I can't evaluate my own voice at a distance, and no offense, but your ear's not discerning enough to tell me what I need to know. So, just sing a bar or two? I promise not to judge. I guess I could sing about friendship. For Sid's a jolly good fellow, for Sid's a jolly good fellow. Unless you're fiend or foe. Ooh, nice flourish at the end there. It's always smart to put your own stamp on a familiar tune. And of course, I'm a sucker for a good rhyme. Anyway, that's everything I needed. I'll make some adjustments. I wonder how Batiste would feel about some dampening awards. Are you performing soon? Actually, I'm not. I traded shifts with the juggler. The heroes are gonna eat him alive, probably. But I decided that I need to devote some time to songwriting. You're the one who inspired me to do it, actually. You remember our conversation in the market? That's exciting. What's the song about? I figured I'd start with a hero ballad. I think I got a unique enough angle. But who should the hero be? I'll let you pick. An underdog. Give the people someone they can't help but root for, and tug on those heartstrings, right? I think you're onto something. Thanks for the input, and thanks for helping me out today. I guess that didn't please her? You're more than earned this. Ah, it's a coupon one, no card, okay. Guess my singing wasn't so bad after all. If you got an itch to perform, I know a juggler could use an opening act. Either way, I hope you'll drop in again soon. The guild hall's a fun place, and it's even better when you're around. That's funny, because Zid counts as a picky character when they're shopping. When she's shopping. She? I think it's she. Welcome. Would you like some bugs? Appreciated. He didn't hate it, but I think he likes plants better. I just want to get rid of the bugs. Okay, Roxanne, I'm coming. Wait for me. Coming. I can't get that one just yet. Unfortunately, we will not be able to level up Roxanne. Roxanne expresses a desire to join her at the cauldron. Sylvia is skeptical, but Roxanne's interest appears to be genuine. She even takes a turn stirring. I like to learn new things. The more you know, the easier it is to trick people. It's true that if you're trying to scam somebody, you gotta know how to avoid the fake, like, the things that are obviously scam giveaways. Alright, let's go. Last night, we got our potions. We're gonna blast Robin out of here. I don't think I even... This is it. Tomorrow is the big day. Victory is within our grasp. Who's coming in? Come out ahead in that competition. You'll be free of debt. And I'll be back to normal, I guess. I assume you haven't decided to accept Robin's offer, of course, to throw the match. To take the money and leave me in the lurch. Which is an absurd idea. I know you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that, right? Relax, Oswald. We're in this together. And there's no turning back now. There he is. Such resilience. If I'm honest, I find it fascinating. What's the secret to your resolve, Sylvia, in the face of so much adversity? What makes you tick? Well, right this very moment, I'm holding out for an apology. From me, you mean? You know, I suppose I do owe you an apology of sorts. It was wrong of me to suggest that you forfeit, to offer you a deal like I did. It's much better for things to play out this way. Much better for the town to see me win against an opponent who's putting up a fight. It will make my victory all the more glorious. Yeah, totally. Unless you lose, of course. You really think you have a chance tomorrow? You really, truly believe it? Merp. Tell me then, Sylvia. On what exactly are you basing such confidence? Well, that's easy. I've worked hard over the last 5 weeks. I've focused on my craft and on learning from the people around me. And yet he's gonna be like, I've been doing this for years. And among the many things I've learned this. I'm good at what I do. I believe in myself. And my friends believe in me too. I don't see what's so funny. Do you listen to yourself? You're going to beat me with high self-esteem and the power of friendship? You don't seem to realize that we're operating in completely different leagues here. Yeah, sure. That's what my last 4 competitors thought too. Alright, Sylvia. Fair enough. Maybe I ought to not underestimate you, but if you're right, if through some miracle things don't go my way in this competition, I have a trump card prepared. One you'll never see coming. What's that supposed to mean? It means tomorrow has only one possible outcome. So if you have as much riding on this contest as you claim, you might want to spend these next hours putting your affairs in order. Oh, angry merp. What a tool, didn't I say so from the start? He's just trying to psych us out, same as all the others did. We should focus on what matters. Just think, if everything goes the way it should, you'll be human again this time tomorrow. And that's a debt I'll never be able to repay. I don't think that. I think a potion like that's probably going to take more than like 6 timestamps. But don't do this for me, Sylvia. Do it for yourself. You've come so far in such a short time. So get out there and show this town what you can do. Let's go. We made 0. This is it. 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 Banana, it's the big day. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Here they are, 2 giants of local industry, 2 masters of their craft. But only one can be crowned our winner. Only one can take home the grand prize. Let's meet our stars. Taking the first podium today is a man so regal he puts the king in potion making. He survives the worst this world could throw at him, and he came out the other side with a smile on his face. And don't even get me started about those dimples. I am talking, of course, about Robin! That's very kind, but if we could move this along. At podium number 2 is a woman who knows a thing or two about adversity herself. She arrived on our shores with little more than a clothes on her back and a dream. In a matter of weeks, she's transformed her uncle's ramshackle potion shop into a reasonably successful ramshackle potion shop. Let's hear it. 3 tears for Sylvia. Hey, Robin. I respect you a lot, actually. This doesn't have to get personal. Sorry, kid. They say you should never beat your idols. You're about to learn why. Tensions appear high. Don't make me come down there, kids. Wait, scratch that. It would be my honor to share the stage with 2 such titanic tycoons. Tada! It's me, Baptiste. From this vantage, I'll be better able to facilitate this My guy can teleport. It just occurred to me. Now I have a deep and abiding respect for each of the contestants, and no shortage of experience where Persians are concerned. However, it is not me our competitors must impress today. It is the people of Rafta who will determine the winner of this critical contest. And who better, for it's their patronage and their precious coins that these contestants covet. This morning, I'm simply here to act as the voice of the people. Count on me to interpret the crowd's enthusiasm, or lack thereof. That's interesting. I like that a lot, actually, Baptiste. Very nice. In other words, audience, if you see something you like, make some noise! The outcome is a foregone conclusion. I know it. This crowd knows it. Dark face? Is he gonna frown at me? May knows it most of all. To that I can only say, let the battle begin! Batiste is actually a PR genius. Alright, Robin, are you ready to roll out, so? This one's an old family recipe, and the family in question is the ancient line of Monarch Magi, whose mastery of forbidden arts ended the Second Dark Age. Consider me wowed. Audience, I am alright to be impressed. 3,000. With a sum like that, I'd say you have some fans here today, as it should be. Sylvia, can you outdo him? Okay, so we got Radiation Tonic. I need the 5-star. Let's blast him. It's a little under. As leader of the Heroes Guild, you'll recognize how precious this potion really is. That may in fact be true, however, and this is a masterwork. Quality no less. But what does the audience say? Easy to hit? Perfect. A fair assessment as far as I can tell, but I'm sure you have more to say about it. Time to haggle. Should I review my strategy? Absolutely. Okay, so I want more, is it? It is. Quinn gave me a closer, so... I only have the one. Hustle? If interest is maxed by this card, increase final price. I'm not going to be able to use that properly in this particular situation, so let's see if we can get something else. Effects. Salt and pepper, maybe? Increases all interest applied by 50%. Okay. Let's hope this does it. I'm ready to prove my potion is better. We've seen how fast these things go up. 13 stress, my dude. That's just rude. We're catching up to them real quick. Truly, this is the worst of all possible worlds. Relax, dude. I know what heroes need. I've fought beside them. My guy, you got a dented helmet and a lizard to show for that. Bring it over. Yep, almost. She has a scrappy indie vibe, but wouldn't you rather stick with a pro? Serious professional. Oh, the shield. That's it. These folks are willing to admit when they're wrong. I think I've heard enough. Okay, what's he gonna pull? Alright, I'm convinced. You have the better potion, Sylvia. Ha! Who's the underdog now? Huh. Celebrating already. It's time I showed you the areas of your ways. Oh. He said I'm tightening the ascot. No thanks are necessary for the lesson. I'm going to enjoy this. We'd have to see what happens next. In round 2, well, he didn't have a meltdown. The anticipation is a lot to handle, Robin. Care to show us your next creation? Among the nobles of the continent, this is by far the most popular cure for curses, and if it's good enough for them, you know, I think my mother keeps one of those in her cupboard. Smart woman. She'll live a long life free of jinxes, hexes, and ingrown toenails. Good. If it's good enough for mother, it's got to be worth something. But I suppose our audience will be the judge of that. What do they say? Lesser price. Ah, that's no paltry sum. My heart goes out to you, Sylvia. You can't possibly measure up to that. Sylvia, will you rise to the challenge? You bet your booty I am. This thing's got, what, 3 stars? Ooh, that's not good. 1600. We did it in 2 rounds earlier. Forget the elitism. This is a cursed cure for everybody. Instantly identifiable, that's for sure. And the closer I look, the more impressive it appears. Let's check in with the audience. What would they pay for this curse cure? Less than what I've... Not bad. Robin has the edge, however. Care to set us straight? Time to haggle. And we're good. We're going in. This was the weak sauce of our choices, so... Yikes. Yeah. Could put on a show if you insist. Problem is I'm gonna have so much stress by the end of this. Considering what I surrounded my youth, my word should mean something. Yeah. Oh, I've been a victim. Shut up. 30 something from that. Bad. When the novelty wears off, only the true professionals remain. We might have to restart. Not gonna be good enough. Let's have a gracious round of applause for second place Sylvia. How rude. What's that? Doesn't seem to be a stress inducer, at least. Oh, wow. That's trash. Oh, man. Nope, we're dead. Don't let our empty promises cloud your judgment. I need a timeout. You lost the current round. Okay, wait, but we get to try round 3. Okay, good. Feeling better. Don't count me out yet. Can we please move this along? I believe I'm due a point. That sort of steals my sundown, but he's right. Scorekeeper, a point for Robin, if you please. That's a huge bummer. I'm not gonna lie. It's all just a tedious formality. The universe cannot abide a tie, and neither can our audience. There must be a round 3. Okay. We have a round 3. Robin, your final entry, if you please. It's time for this nuclear option. This is a unique take on the formula. It's devised by the witch queen of Rafter herself, Maven. Maven, you say? She was bad news. She would thank you for the compliment. And she would tell you that if every potion maker living today only hides the skill to bring her vision to fruition. A bold assertion, but does the audience agree? Okay, it's a little less than the first time. It would seem they like what they see. They should force my competitor to finally recognize she's out of her debt. Sylvia? What do you say? Can you compete with that? Yes, I can. I got a freaking... Do I have a better one? No. Okay, we got a 3-star. It's not as bad. Seeking a masterwork potion, look no further. Ah, I see what you did there. I can't find any fault with it whatsoever. Alas, it's out of my hands. Let's seek an answer from the audience, shall we? Perfect. We don't have it down. We just have to boost it by 1,000. It isn't enough to win, but the people will hear your case for it if you have a case to make. I don't have stress right now, so we're starting off good. Okay, casual conversation first. Oh yeah, we're blasting you out of the water, Robin. Get bent. How many indignities am I expected to suffer? Look at this angry lizard thing. Get bent, I said. Blame it on mob mentality. I'm gonna need that. As harmless as a kitten. Considering what I survived. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Tension's gonna be bad. Got him. Got him. This person's worth it. Don't be a cheapskate. I think I've had enough. Okay, so Robin's the first one we've lost a round to, and it's because of stress, not because we don't have a good deck. Folks, we are witnessing history unfold before our very eyes. We have a new champion, and her name is Sylvia. I did it. I won. But no, hey, don't feel bad. You did a great job. Shake on it. He's possessed. Robin? What's happening right now? You think you're surprised? I prepared for this outcome, but I never really thought it would come to this. Who are you? What did you do to Robin? Haven't you figured it out by now? Robin is no more than a marionette, a pretty puppet that has allowed me to live among you unsuspected. I am the true power here, the rightful mistress of all I survey. I am Maven. Maven? Maven the Witch Queen? You're alive? And you're a lizard? I didn't realize you were a lizard. What a twist. Hold on to your seats, everybody, or else proceed swiftly to the nearest exit. Laugh it up, fools. This scaly semblance is only temporary. The world has long thought me dead, but I survived, and the time is nigh for my glorious return. So I hate to say I called it, but I called it, and she wants the bloom to bring her back to normal, right? I shall take back all that is rightfully mine. Starting with the restoration of my true and proper form. I still don't understand. What happened to you? A band of idiotic heroes, the ones who came here to slay me, they botched the job, but the dolts managed to blow up my laboratory in the attempt. The resulting explosion irradiated the island, and I was changed into this. Lucky for me, Squire Boar was there. My powers are limited in my current undignified state, but they were more than sufficient to take control of him. I seized his mind on that day, and I've rarely let go since. No one questioned the feel-good story of the boy who triumphed over the wicked witch queen, nor did they bat an eye at his harmless little pet. Have you been hiding in plain sight all along? I'm surprised Saffron didn't think of it, but she wasn't there. And what a trial it has been steering Robin around, making him smile and wave and fraternize. Oh, I've got a phone call that I cannot ignore. Sorry about that, folks. When my child's daycare calls, I cannot ignore the call. And they just wanted to know specifications about his meds, so that's good. I like that. What a trial. Okay, we already did that. This is the wrong thing. I'm playing on PC. And then Baptiste Schoon managed to procure a sample of Maven Bloom, perhaps the last of its kind. Once I get my hands on it, once I have my cure, my long exile will at last be over, and I won't have to tolerate you half-wits anymore. You realize this half-wit just beat you pretty resoundingly. Yes, that's inconvenient, isn't it? Fortunately, I have a backup plan. Yeah, it's just taking the Maven Bloom. Just tried to break in already. My mental magics aren't what they used to be, but over the years, every ounce of power I could spare has gone into this crystal. I've saved enough energy to change the outcome of our little contest, forcing you to see things my way. You mean... I'm prepared to forfeit, Sylvia. In another moment, it will literally be the only thing on your mind. Well, great, I'm totally screwed. Except, ever since coming to Raft, I've faced off against one blowhard after another, and I've always come out on top. I don't have mind control magic or a mystic gem, but all the same, these days, changing people's minds is what I do. So how do I convince Maven not to zap me? I've got it. I guess I can't win. I don't have a chance. Since you're a no-good cheater with bad breath, I know what you're trying to do. It won't work. I won't be dissuaded by your petty taunts, nor by pathetic appeals for fairness. No surprise there. I mean, you've been trying to cheat all along, haven't you? Sylvia shows no sign of backing down. Someone pass the popcorn. You tried to steal the Maven Bloom from the guild hall. You tried to bribe me into forfeiting. And when you realized you couldn't buy or steal your way out of facing me today, showed up with a magical trump card. It's obvious what all that adds up to, Maven. You're afraid of me. Oh, snap! Batiste? I think you've been afraid of me since the very first competition. It explains why you've been dropping in on me. That's absurd. Me, afraid of you. I dropped in on you out of a sense of morbid curiosity. Honestly, the sight of you in that sad little slant-wise shop, I couldn't fathom how you managed to make it as far as you did. I thought you must have some secret, some trick. My only secret is hard work and a willingness to learn. I mean, sure, my shop wasn't much to look at to begin with. We call those humble origins. I'm proud of where I'm from and what I accomplished. You can steal this contest, but you can't take that away from me. Can't I, though? But I suppose you have a point, Victia. Sylvia. Forcing you to forfeit now, that would be a hollow victory. I deserve more. I deserve to crush my foe. To leave no doubt in anyone's mind about my superiority. Alright then, have it your way. I shall leave your mind, such as it is, untouched. But the rest of the cattle assembled here today, they're about to forget all about your so-called victory. Let's try this one more time. Interesting. So the final boss is a repeat of the 3 potion rounds. Okay. The universe cannot about a tie. No, oh, that's easy. There must be a round 3. That's more like it, huh? Round 3? We already did round 3. You know what? Fine. If that's the way you want it, bring it on. Determined to rally, are you? But Raft is still rooting for his harmless, handsome hometown hero. Alliteration, is it? Then ready for round 3. Then Robin, your final entry? No, this particular I pulled the recipe from the wreckage on the day, defeated her in single combat. Unbelievable. Surely, a piece of Rafton history direct from our heroic benefactor must be worth a small fortune. Does the audience share my estimation? Didn't change the price. Very well, not so small fortune after all. I should put a stop to Sylvia's defiance once and for all. Sylvia, I hope you've brought something truly sensational. Yeah. Win or lose, I'm playing by the rules. So far, so good. We were seeking enhancer, and that's what you're delivered. I can't find any fault with it whatsoever. Alas, it is out of my hands. The audience did not reduce its price, so I'm gonna clap your cheeks so hard, Robin. People heal your case for it. Yeah. And I have 0 stress, so let's go. Actually, I might have a bit of stress. I have 9% stress. We're good. Same move as before. It's Maven now instead of... Nice. Just a little mental push, that's all. Messing with the judge? Fair. One more time. I just need to get it up by like 1 smidgen. Don't lose your mind yet. A blast from the past should unsettle her. What does that mean? It's deja vu all over again. Okay. Got my sea legs now. Oh, that's what she meant. Yikes. That's rough. Never mind. Wiping will be seeing eye to eye in no time. That'll be like 7. Yeah, but a double because tension. Come on. I needed 1 card. That's it. We're done. I think I've had enough. Yeah, we beat him again. Rafta's got a new queen of potions, and it's me. No. I'm reading. How did this happen? Feels just as good as the second time around. You want me to beat you again? Because I could do this all day. This is intolerable, unthinkable. In my prime, I could have reduced you to a smear of smoldering ash with a wave of my hand. I could have forced the crowd to tear you to pieces while chanting my name, but now it's all I can do to retain some control over this single vessel. Without him, I can't even scratch my own nose. These stubby, scaly arms, they're worthless! And without that ingredient, this is how I will remain. Hey, listen, it's not all bad. I can plant a cutting, grow a new flower. You can try again when it blooms in 10 years or so. Oh, to have fallen so far, my dreams of conquest shall go unrealized, and my potions will be known far and wide as second best. Is it over? Did we win? Shush now. We're going home. We can get ice cream on the way. Okay. You've won today, Sylvia, but you had better watch your back. Is he still, like, mentally a child? Because that is all sorts of messed up. Did anybody catch all that? Because I'm pretty sure I just saved Rafter from the eventual return of a power-mad sorceress. No? Oh, well. I saved my shop. I saved my uncle. I really did it. I won! 500,000 gold! All for the debt collectors. Hooray! Victory! I could get used to this feeling. It wasn't always easy, but we pulled it off in the end, didn't we? It's kind of you to say we, but it's obvious who the true victor is. You're amazing, Sylvia, and the best thing I did was know when to get out of your way. If you say so, but I'm glad I didn't have to do this alone. It meant the world to me to have my Uncle Oswald by my side. Yes. Softy. Now, are you ready to slip into something less feathery? Because I've just finished brewing a potion that I think you're going to like. Sylvia, I couldn't make it to the tournament. But I heard the outcome. It appears you've accomplished all you set out to do. I owe you congratulations, and you owe me the remaining balance. It's all here. Every beautiful copper of it. Most satisfying outcome. I don't know. Spending it on ramen might have been a little more satisfying. Excellent. Now, as per our agreement... You have been released from your contract. This property is paid off in full and belongs entirely to you. That's it? I'm free now? As promised, I live by the letter of my contract, Sylvia. Which is why my business is not yet concluded here. Is it, Oswald? She figured it out. You know, the possibility never even occurred to me. Until an owl was spotted doing Sylvia's paperwork at the licensing bureau. An owl who couldn't help himself from boasting about Sylvia's progress with a familial pride in his voice. He very nearly got away with it. He did get away with it. It doesn't matter if you figured it out. We already paid you back. Nevertheless, Oswald's dereliction was an outrageous violation of terms. There are consequences to that, rather severe consequences, as you'll remember from the fine print. Oh dear. That's it then, isn't it? This is the end. It is. I'll give you a moment to say goodbye. Now hold on, you can't just... Sylvia, my girl, let it go. I won't allow you to put yourself in harm's way for me. Not again. I'm so proud of you, Sylvia. You've accomplished incredible things. Oh, I'm gonna do something incredible, alright? Just watch me. Helen, let's make a deal. I'm listening. You're so sure of your abilities, but Oswald tricked you. He was hiding right under your nose. My abilities weren't at fault. The transmogrification distorted the shape and scent of his soul. Wants to stop someone else from using the same trick. When word gets out about this, and it will, believe me, everyone who owes you so much as a phone call will be embracing their wild side. I sense a butt coming. It takes one to know, Mum. So happens I've just finished brewing the one and only antidote for transmogrification. When that potion's gone, it's gone forever. It might be the only way you can ensure no one else slips through your grasp. That potion can be yours for a price. I think I already know what price you're asking, but I'm in the mood to haggle. Open like a pro. Give her a convincing argument. Oh, it's the nice. I like this. Times are rough and hardworking. That's what this potion is. Not just a transmog cure. It's an advantage. Show your expertise. With this potion in hand, you can send a message to your clients and close like a boss. They'll know what changing shape won't keep them from your clutches. The ingredient needed to brew this potion is gone, maybe forever. You'll never have an opportunity like this again. Going once, going twice. Very well, Sylvia, you have yourself a deal. What a difference a few weeks makes. Your skill is undeniable. Of course! Her suitcase is a mimic. I almost think you went easy on me. Absolutely not. I like you, Sylvia, but I don't let sentiment creep in on business decisions. Executing Oswald's contract to the letter is good for business, however. Leveraging his fate to get my hands on this potion is better for business. It's as simple as that. Brutal, but I get it. It's a brutal world, but you're well on your way. And if I might humbly suggest it, someday in the future, you may find yourself in need of an influx of capital. On that day, call on me. I'll keep a contract handy, just in case. She's gone. She really left. Sylvia, you saved me. I owe you twice over now. I'm beginning to think you like being indebted, but you must be disappointed that she took the cure with her. I'll learn to live with it. It's almost certainly a better fate than what Helen had in store. Then you don't want the cure? Because I got a spare. And anyway, it could be worse. I'll take feathers over skins. What did you say? I was going to say, why not just give it to him and tell her it was the last one? Made 2 potions. I thought I could get a nice chunk of change if I sold the one to Maven. So much for that idea. But I've got the option here. Bottle up for you. It's pretty small. It should be just the perfect dosage, given your size. And I can guarantee it doesn't taste like old cabbage. I don't deserve you, Sylvia. I really don't. Ah, come on. You didn't think I'd leave you hanging, did you? Who cares what I thought, dear niece? You've made a habit of surpassing my expectations. Every one of them. Couldn't have done any of this without you. We make a good team, and we're sticking together from now on, right? Let's shake on it, just as soon as I have hands again. Does that mean you're ready to get untransmogrified? Ready as I'll ever be. Bottoms up. I was like, are they baiting? Oh, he just died. Oh no, the engine just died. Oh, I'm guessing that's not gonna work. There's some interesting side effects. This could take a while. So we're not gonna get to see it? That's a little disappointing. Show me Oswald. Dear Mom and Dad. Everything's going great. Of course we won't get to see Oswald. My, he looks like a handsome fellow though. What's that? Long hair? Nice beard. Solid mustache. Can't see his eyes though. Everything's going great here in Rafta. Funny story, Oswald isn't dead, although I did almost kill him with one of my potions. Not on purpose. In all the confusion, I ended up inheriting his shop anyway. He doesn't seem bitter about it though. We're going to be partners. I can't wait for you to see what we accomplish. I kind of want to see him meet Muktuk in person and then just can kind of like flex like in Full Metal Alchemist. All my love, Sylvia. Is this the type of game that forces you to restart every time if you want to keep going, kind of like Persona? Or do you get to like level up everything at the end of the game? I understand why you would do the opposite. I got to walk the Mimic. Look at Quinn's freaking face. No, everyone... Oh my god, Mint, I'm so disappointed. You should know you don't mess with the chickens. Of course, Baptiste has a garden somewhere where you can just get those flowers. Probably... Oh, Muktuk. Am I the model for his great work? Saffron. That's cute as hell. That is very cute. Swimsuit modeling with... Do we get to meet the Moth family? New single. Nice. New leaves. No, I'm kidding. Salt and pepper. I didn't realize Pepper was that much smaller than we were, but I guess it's because he was standing on a barrel. It's rainbow poop, Corsac! Rainbow poop! Not the cauldron. No, Muktuk, he just I bet Muktuk's gonna be sad about that. I know how to magically cut bread with a... Wow, okay. Fresh squeezed slime juice. Yummy. Doing the Quinn thing, taking a nap. Is that supposed to be Robin? No, it's just random. Thanks for playing, and we hope to see you again soon. Is that an implication that there will be a Potionomics 2? Because I'm buying on release. So they didn't let me save. Was there an autosave? There was not an autosave. So that means that we are done. We can't continue the game without a restart. Unfortunate. However, I kind of expected it. It also means that our journey with this game is over soon, and I do not have another indie game I have installed that I want to, that I know I can stream right now. So it's gonna be final thoughts. That was a really short list of credits, actually. This game was fantastic. I've already kind of spoken about how I like how they deal with grief and other like emotional damage. I don't want to say damage. I don't like the word damage when applied to people. Baggage. Baggage is what I will call things that you carry with you throughout your entire life. They call it baggage in a bit of a negative way sometimes, but I think that that's the best way to describe it. I really like the way they handled the ones we saw, right? Like, Muktuk has his entire cultural ancestry pressing down on him, and he's like, this is something that I have to live up to, and I'm pretty sure that's something a lot of people deal with. I don't think that... from a cultural perspective, I think that I don't have the same, like, the same experience with that as other cultures might, other people might, specifically people of color and other people who have to, like, who we've seen multiple times might feel like they have to carry, like they have to put out more because they're not, because they have that disadvantage. So Muktuk kind of reflects that. Quinn has parental abuse or neglect to deal with. Saffron has just general grief. Mint has small town girl trying to live up to her own dreams, I guess, and the reality that forces that to happen all that kind of stuff. It's just very, very nice, very refreshing, and because it's not an action-oriented game, it's very much focused on those relations. If you want to interact with them, I think that you are going to, no matter what. Well, the main story follows how, ironically, how capitalism can force you into a corner with your debt and stuff in like 5 different facets. How capitalism destroys the environment, how capitalism forces you to be away both outwardly and with the things you do, like how art, like like Roxanne, the way I see that is how, yes, it's an art form and it's artisanal work to do the potions, but if you consider it all art forms, Roxanne, much like Anubia, the prospect is more like, oh, I'm selling what people want to see more than what people want to use. It's like making my way out of what I need because I don't have a choice. This is what the society has forced us, and you get to see more of that in the relationship with your relationship levels with Roxanne. With Corsac, it's very much the environment is dying so that society and capitalism can advance, and I don't like it, so I want to show that it's possible. Then it gets less 50-50 on what side they're on against you. Like, with the first 2 characters, it's very much you're dealing with them because circumstances have put you against each other. When you get to the higher levels, Mob Boss Finn, he's like, I'm abusing the system and making it so that I get to win, and the judicial system specifically, isn't good enough to stop me from doing so because it'll take too long to bureaucrat the way out of stopping me from stopping you and that could cause some really deadly deadlines. In the case of Anubia basically represents every big old consumer, like every big old company. Like the parallels to Amazon are undeniable, but you could also go with like anything else that makes like big factories, big mass production, society itself in her empire. We never get to see it, but we hear that it's drab, it's very homogenized, and that's something that capitalism needs to survive. And then we've got, it's indirectly at odds with what the game is showing you the artisanal works of your character are. And then the final character is, honestly, I thought they were going to go like more of a way of like Maven wasn't all that bad, but I guess they chose against it because they didn't want to throw like a huge plot. I guess if they had done that, the plot would have needed to be able to continue after the final round. Speaking of the final round, I like that they did a redo. Like, it wasn't too scary. You come in prepared with the proper potion, you're set. You just need to make sure you're not winning out of luck based on the draws. And we almost could have lost because like 2 more turns, or maybe even 1 more turn, my stress level would have been up to 100%. So very well done. Everything they tried to do, they did extremely well. I'm a fan of everything they did. They compacted it into what is essentially just 5 days, 5 weeks of gameplay, which 5 weeks in game, I should say. It's not that long of a game if you like grind it out. As been told, it's been like a week and a half we've been playing this. It's really, really good. But yeah, those have been my final thoughts. Definitely play this game on your own. The game is replayable because now we know the twist, but the twist isn't really something we couldn't see coming anyway. So the importance relies in like everything else you do, all the other stuff you get to do, all the stuff you can enjoy by playing the game and doing the relationship levels with the characters. They also did the smart thing of not giving you any late game characters. So one thing that a lot of people say against like games like Persona is that if you unlock a character late game, like Haru for Persona 5, for example, they don't get that much development because they don't get to go through all the experiences you do as a party up until that point. But in this game, you don't have a party, you're working by yourself. So they give you 2 characters right off the bat, and then the latter half of the game, the latter 3/5 of the game, you can focus on them as much as you can focus on any other character. You don't unlock that many new partners after round 2, so fantastic choice from Voracious Games. 100% good job. I'm looking at this and I'm kind of disappointed because I think that I mistook this game for an, I don't know how indie game you can consider Xseed and Marvelous USA. They are published. Oh, they're just publishers, so the developers are indie. Good. So yeah, definitely recommend this game. Even if you watch this, you can enjoy it on your own. You can do relationships with characters you haven't seen me do it. But yeah, I'm very happy to have played this game. I'm very happy this game came out. I'm going to find myself something else to play tomorrow. We are not streaming tonight, so the next stream will be tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope you folks enjoyed all of Potionomics. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Love you folks. We will see each other in the near future. Peace.